All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to completely shatter and rebuild absolutely everything you think you know about one specific subject. We are going straight into the Matrix today, basically peeling back the code of reality itself. And I promise you, by the time we finish this, you aren't going to look at your video games, your social media feeds, or even the trees in your backyard the same way ever again. We are talking about the ultimate cheat code to the universe.
Section 1. The ultimate cheat code. The grand illusion.
So seriously, have you ever felt like you were being lied to? Because honestly, you have been sold a massive global illusion, starting from the very first moment you sat down in a classroom. What is math? Like, what immediately pops into your head when you hear that word? I'm willing to bet it's a mental image of some dusty old textbook, endless columns of numbers, long division, just sitting at a desk doing endless calculations until the bell finally rings, right? But what if I told you that is absolutely not what math actually is? Thinking that way is like saying playing a video game is just about pushing plastic buttons on a controller. You're completely missing the entire universe hiding behind the screen.
See, the traditional narrative wants you to think math is just doing calculations, just crunching numbers for the sake of it. But the actual truth? Math is the ultimate tool for pattern recognition. It's a system of logical problem solving, and quite literally, it is the language we use for decoding exactly how the universe works. It's not some boring chore. It's literally a decoder ring for reality.
Section 2. Powering your favorite games. Building digital reality.
And you know, there is literally no better place to prove this than in the very games you play every single day. If you love gaming, you're already interacting with high-level math every single second you have a controller or a mouse in your hand. When you're running around some massive open-world map or hiding behind cover in a first-person shooter, you aren't actually looking at buildings or trees. You're navigating through pure, invisible geometry. Step 1, plot coordinates. Step 2, apply geometry. Step 3, render the 3D map. Every single surface, every character model you see, is constructed from shapes and coordinate planes calculating in real time. Math is the invisible engine rendering that 3D world into existence right before your eyes. But wait, it goes way deeper than just the maps. 0.01%. Keep this mind-blowing fact locked in your head the next time you're grinding for loot. Have you ever wondered why you can defeat a boss, like 100 times, and still not get that ultra-rare, mythic drop? It's not bad luck, it's not the game hating you, it is this number.
It all comes down to probability, the mathematical engine controlling game mechanics and your loot. Every single time you open a chest, defeat an enemy, or roll for a character, there's a complex algorithm running in the background dictating your wins, your losses, and your digital rewards. You aren't really fighting monsters, you know. You're rolling invisible mathematical dice. If you understand the probability, you understand the game.
Section 3. Nature's hidden geometric code. The physical world's blueprint. All right, let's unplug for a second and step away from the digital world, because this physical world's blueprint is just as deeply coded. The trees, the oceans, the weather, it might look random and totally chaotic, but it is entirely structured. Like we said, math is the ultimate tool for pattern recognition and decoding how the world works. It's not just some human invention designed to make you pass tests. It is the hidden, entirely readable code that nature literally uses to build itself. And once you know what to look for, you start seeing the Matrix absolutely everywhere.
I mean, the code is hiding right in plain sight. Pineapples, shells on the beach, even digital art. These aren't just random shapes. They're physical manifestations of things like the Fibonacci sequence, which is a mathematical pattern where numbers perfectly stack on each other to dictate growth, and fractals, which are these infinite repeating geometric loops. The spirals on a pineapple skin perfectly follow these strict numerical sequences. The curve of a seashell on the beach is mathematically optimized using these exact same rules for growth and strength. Even the coolest digital art uses these exact same fractal equations to create infinite beautiful patterns. Nature was basically the very first mathematician.
Section 4. The algorithm of going viral. The math behind your feed.
Okay, so we've looked at games, we've looked at nature. Now let's look at the apps currently sitting in your pocket. The social media platforms that totally dominate our daily lives, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, they are all completely controlled by math. Going viral? It isn't magic, and it isn't just about being funny. It is a cold, calculated equation. The algorithm looks at the exact ratio of views to likes and the percentage of people who share the video after watching the first 3 seconds. If those mathematical ratios hit a specific threshold, the algorithm gets triggered and boom, a video is pushed to millions of screens. It is pure math deciding exactly what you watch today.
And get this, these exact same percentage concepts don't just dictate the algorithm, They dictate your real-world wallet, too. The same math that controls your feed controls the shopping discounts you get. Understanding percentages, ratios, and algorithms means you finally understand how platforms are trying to keep your attention and exactly how stores are calculating their sales to get your money. When you understand the numbers, you literally can't be tricked by the marketing.
Section 5. Unlock your new superpower. Taking control. So, we've peeled back the layers of the grand illusion. We've seen the code in video games, in pineapples, and in the algorithms fighting for your attention. Now it's about taking control. Math isn't a chore. It is the superpower to understand the system. Honestly, that is the biggest takeaway from this entire explainer. When you sit in a classroom and learn geometry, or probability, or percentages, you aren't just memorizing rules to pass a test. You are downloading the source code of reality. You're learning how to see the invisible strings that puppet the video games, the natural world, and the digital algorithms. It is quite literally a superpower that puts you firmly in control. So, the only question left is, how will you use your new superpower? Are you going to use it to design the next massive video game? Will you crack the social media algorithm to build an empire? Or will you just use it to finally understand the incredible, complex, totally beautiful world around you? The cheat code is right there waiting for you. It's just up to you to type it in. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, stay curious out there.